Taking a blank piece of paper, canvas, or piece of wood and turning it into a work of art is the epitome of creation and a new beginning. There are many art programs for persons with memory or thinking problems. These activities can be extremely beneficial for both the person with memory problems and/or dementia, as well as their loved ones. It is an activity that can be engaged in together, enriching both of your lives. Let's learn about how we can get started in this new beginning.
Welcome. We are here today at the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen in beautiful Berea. The Guild and Gift Shop is located in the Artist Village in Old Town off of Broadway. Hi, my name is Tonya and I work at Sanders Brown Center on Aging. For today's video, we are going to be doing these wonderful and easy watercolor poppies. This is a very beginner-friendly video, so grab your paint and let's begin. For today's supplies, we'll be using some watercolor paper, a medium-sized soft bristle brush, and watercolors of your choosing. So let's begin. First, we're going to wet our brush and make some poppies. So I'll go over to my red, get some red out. Let me wet it a little bit, help prime it, thin it out a bit, and let's go to our paper and form our first poppy. These are just blobs that we're making. They're not specific shapes. Poppies come in all different shapes and sizes. So we'll put 2 at the top, maybe 3 in the middle. And 2 more on the bottom. But this is up to you. You can put as many or little poppies as you want in your painting. Now let's give this a couple minutes to dry. Now that we've let it rest a few minutes and dry, let's add another layer to our poppies. This time we're going to make the color a little darker. This will give our poppy some dimension. So we're just going to add a little, well, maybe a little darker than that, a little color at the bottom of the poppies. And be creative and free with it. We don't want them all to look alike, so variation is very good in these poppies. And the last one. Now, before this dries, I want to add the stems and the leaves. So first I'm going to vigorously rinse out my brush and change to another color. For this color, I think I'll use a yellow-green, which if you don't have, just mix yellow and green together. Get some of that out. And to dull it, because it's kind of a bright color, we are going to mix in some orange. Add a little orange in. And it'll give us this pretty kind of olive color. So what I'm going to do, I'm not sure what this part of the base of the flower is called, but we're going to add the green part to the base. And I want the green paint to touch the red paint. They will bleed into each other, which is an effect we like. It's called wet on wet. So let's draw the little base for our flowers. There we go. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you can see it. It pulls up into it. Looks very natural, very flowing. So let's put some stems in now. Get some more of my paint. Maybe add a little bit more color. And I'm going to fill up the belly of my brush with as much paint as I can, and I'm going to roll it to get a fine point. Now I'm going to draw some stems. So just with a light hand, I'm just going to draw some stems down. And add these other guys in. And a couple more at the top. Let's see. And then come down and just meet. Now let's add some leaves. To add a leaf, we're going to make a little stem, and then we're going to get the brush, we're going to press, pull, and release, and it makes a little stem. I mean, not a little stem, a little leaf. So let's just keep doing that. Put leaves wherever you would like them. Remember, it's your painting. You can do whatever you want. Let's just add some leaves all around. Maybe add a little more. There, little leaf there. Okay. Maybe one more. It's fun painting leaves. Once you start painting them, you don't want to stop. It's very peaceful, kind of zen. Okay, now we have our leaves in. We're going to wait a little bit longer for our poppies to dry before we add the black button in the middle. Now that our poppies have dried, let's add the little black button that goes into the middle of them. So I'm going to get a little black on my brush. And again, we're just going to make little blobs in the middle. A little wet. Get that off my brush. And if you see, this one ran a little bit. It was a little too wet, but I can fix that by blotting it. There's no mistakes here. They're just happy little accidents. So I'll blot that a little bit. Rinse off and get a little more red. Now let's continue on with our last row of poppy buttons. And there we go. We have it finished. This is a great little project if you want to make postcards or gift cards and send out to other people. If you would like more information on the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen, please contact Jeanette Rowlett at info@kentuckyguild.com. Thank you and have a good day.